Alright, hello again everyone, welcome back to PTM Racing TV, live here today and night, depending on where you're watching this here on the show. We are here at Thompson Speedway, where we will see the toughest, and mentalist of drivers. These guys and gals have nothing on their brain, but just really driving whatever they feel like, and when they can get it done. It is the Pushing Limits Racing League with a new series, new track every season. This is a new one for you folks. Top late models get to see Thompson Speedway arrive onto the show once again. I got to run out of Christian Crusader driver. Welcome back to the show as always as we prepare to go to battle here tonight. We're going to show you this unique little track layout here as you see Thompson International Speedway. Has a bit of a thing to it here. It's a very diverse kind of track. It's a paperclip track, which basically means the corners are tight and hard to really master, which means those straights are going to be your saving grace. And we're seeing right now here as we get onto the pole, Michael Pratt in the 485 will find that out in just a minute as Robert the Rattlesnake on 21 will do much of the same. Run number 2 is for Cindy the Colder Taylor, and then 7 to her outside, Philip Brown 17. Row 3 is Chantel, the throttle bottle in the 5 to her outside, the 84 of Matthew Hoffert. Row 4 is Keith Checkmate Taylor, and 08 is outside, Dustin Sonaker, the 66. Row number 5 is going to be Wally Babb, and the 99 is outside, Jeffrey Todd Tufts, the 72. Row 6 is going to be Brandon Pike, and the number 12 is outside, that's Stanley Pottle in the 48. Your final starters will see it. That will be Jerry Keeney in the 61, is outside Eric G. Gay in the 51, and finally Torrey Thompson, the number 88. Here we go. Field ready to stretch their way down around as the track gets warmed up nice and cooled in for these drivers to play and fight, put a shot up on the track. We're ready to get down to it, boys and girls. Here they come now down out of turn 3 into 4. Put the Tower of Doom on the clock. Put the laps up on the stage. It's time to go racing at Thompson International Speedway. Well, they'll fire him off out of the gate. The 45, Michael Pratt, early advantage. It's the 21, Robert Kahn tries to get a run down on him. Cindy the Colton Taylor, the 07, down on the inside, stretching it thin and fast. Philip Brown, the 17, has to go up high a little bit, trying to get his corner off. Diamond it off quickly as the 5% up bottle's already fighting up there. And there seems to be a bit of trouble down there. Jerry Keeney getting into a bit of a mess, a little bit of a situation there. Caution is out. We've got our first caution of the day. Stanley Pottle involved in this one. And to the PTM Instant Replay we go. We're going to take a look at it from our chopper cam here. And now let's have a look at this one. Yeah, for late models, I'm so used to seeing that 48 in the Transformers design, but not this time. And look at this. Keeney just drives it way too low. He brings it right up. He takes Stanley with him. He got a good look of him there. I'm not sure if he was trying to drive it in that route or what he was up to, but that did not work out the way he was hoping for. I do not think, anyway. Take a look at it from their angle here. Watch carefully. You can see he's on the bottom lane. That's no man's land there. You best be braking harder than that. You want to survive up there. You can see he just drives it right up in the 48. Well, unfortunately for Stanley, he had nowhere to go. And that was your PTM Instant Replay, brought to you tonight in part by Pushing Limits Racing League. The one thing the drivers told me earlier, they do not want to be under caution long. They want to get back on the track and get to racing, so they best hurry it up down there. 70 laps of the distance here tonight. Unfortunately, my good friend Kenneth Crawford not able to join us in tonight. Old Kenji had some things going on, had some business to take care of. I respect and wish the best to him for him, and hope everything is okay. Take a look at our field of drivers here and look at the lineup here tonight. Again, here's some of the top guys to watch out for. Alpine Star 099 will be one of them. That's Wybab. He's been bad fast. Wherever we see him on PC Racing TV, been a pretty tough hombre. And Keith Checkmate Taylor knows a thing or two about winning out here on the Push Limits Racing League. Does have a season title with him and his sister involved in that one. And Cindy Taylor, what can you say about her? She literally was a beast and a force to be reckoned with a couple of seasons ago in the late model division, getting her first win back in that series. Looking to show she can get another one here on the Pushing Limits side instead of pedal to the metal. We're going to put the pedal to the metal though onto the green flag, back on out. Off the whole shot, 21 going up high. 45, you see he's already having to go back down low quickly. He's braking hard, though. He's trying to keep it in control to try and fight off Khan. Khan, though, not going to give him an inch there as they lead him back down. And just like clockwork, what's the 099 doing? Yep, he's already mounting a charge. I was talking about it earlier, but we got another one right behind him that knows a thing or two about doing well here at Thompson. That's Dustin Sonaker, Sparkalicious in the 66. Old Sparky knows a thing or two about running well here. He actually did a tremendous job last season in the Super Late Models division, managing to hang in with a second place battle up there with Hofford, Todd Tufts, and all them. And Todd and Hofford are all in this race as well. As a good run service, 84 tries to fight out the Nerds machine there of the number 5, Chantel Throttle Pottle. Here's where things get a little tricky out here. You really got to start playing out your strategies here if you want to go for the long haul, or if you're trying to just build the speed up and hope for the best. It is pretty difficult to pass around here when things get all considered up, as we got problems down there right on the front straightaway. No! Oh my. And well, unfortunately, I think I might have saw a little 21 get a little bit bumped and runned over there. There's a lot of damage on that rear end. I'm not sure where that started or where that caused from, other than the fact that I saw one of them get really into that wall. Somebody slammed in there pretty good. We'll take a look at the PTM instant replay. To our chopper cam we go. Gotta love the old chopper cam, folks. Works out wonders for us here tonight. Robert Hutchins joins us in. There it is right there. Khan and Pratt get connected into one another, unfortunately, and nowhere to go from that end. It looked like the 45 might have slightly drove it up. We'll see from the onboard camera here of Philip Brown and that number 50 and that number 17. Paying a little tribute to Matt Kenseth down there. Watch very carefully. Watch Khan. Look at how far he's driving up. He's trying to dive it back down, trying to put Pratt out. Pratt and him connect. And look at Phillip. He just went right through the gap. He didn't even realize the city was already in that mess. The 5 is Chantel, Throttle Pottle involved in that one. 45 Pratt, Con, Cindy, Taylor in as well. I think Phillip the only one that actually came out of that one unscathed. Which you wouldn't have thought that, because he literally looked like he drove right through the 07. Pratt's heading to pit road. There is a little bit of damage there on the 5. Take a look at the damage. Take a look at the damage model on that one. See what we got going. Looks like the right front kind of got a little spin. Kind of got a little fender kicked into that tire. Now I would say it's no big deal if she was driving a street stock, because street stocks generally you want to try to use more of the left side, because they're more like a hobby stock car. You want to use the left side more than anything to get them to turn in. But with these cars, because considering the speed they carry and all the power and momentum, the right sides take a beating out there, and with that fender going in, that could be a problem for her. I'll tell you one thing, Jerry Keeney, though, that 61 is going to have a lot of problems with that left front and that right front. You can see it's almost caved in like an alligator's mouth. Yikes. Well, caution lights are off. And looks like we're going to get back down to racing. Michael Pratt's still in pit road, it looks like. Not sure if I'll have time to get out of there or not. It looks like he's damaged up pretty bad. He's still not going. They are on a limited amount of caution. They cannot just have as many laps as they want to get things fixed up. You either get it done and get out now, or forget about it. Looking to fire him away off yet again out of turn 4, back into the green flag. We're off running again. Whoa! And the 5% up bottle didn't even get off the line. Stoneacre gets caught in the midst of it. Oh, and Hoffert once again just cannot get away from that 61. And once more, Hoffert takes a big lick and the damage already but done. What the heck happened here? Alright. Well, I guess back to the PTM instant replay. Let's find out what happened here. This time I'm not using the chopper cam, I'm using my blimp cam. Here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Either the 5 missed the shift, or she did not find the throttle, which is ironic because she is Chantel the throttle pothole. I don't understand what happened there. We're gonna go on board here with her. We're gonna take a closer look at this. Listen very carefully on the start here. There it is, right there. You can see it. Missed shift. If you're wondering what a missed shift feels and looks like, that's what it can do. You literally just redline it. You can't build any more speed because you're not in the right gear to get more speed and get more run. Generally, drivers always want to find the highest RPM they can run on a short track or any kind of long track, but that one, that cost the 5 dearly. That was a bad mistake. And it can happen to the best of them, as you can see, but that was going to cost her. Looks like he checked my Taylor, the 08 already moving up through the field here a little bit. Eric G. Gann as well, the MR Customs machine. Good to see him back on now. The only iRacer to ever use the RC controller, I believe, still somehow finds a way to wheel a car no matter where he goes. He's definitely a wheel. I mean, he's definitely a wheel man out there. Field ready to strain this one back up. Michael Pratt finally back out. You can see the damage on that rear end still took its toll. I don't know if he was able to even get anything fixed on it. Now, the drivers do have an instant repair they can use, but let's just say they're very, very limited on that one. They only get one. I believe they only get 2 to use tonight. If that, I think they only get 1 actually, now that I think about it. Hey, consider we're not even halfway through this race. I already got a feeling they may be questioning themselves when is the right time to go in and get it. Pace car's already off, out of turn 3 and 4. I guess they're going to get right back down the action, back down to it. Here we go, off the start. And then 5 once again. I think she just really missed another shift going off that line. Everybody piled back in. And they'll settle them down as Philip Brown, the 07, has to go at it here with Cindy the Closer Taylor in the 07, the Rattlesnake Robert Kahn trying to run away from the field. Philip goes high, sends it back low, diving off the track and looking for a piece of him. Here comes the 17 down straight low. Can the Arch Charger hold him down? Battle of the Chevrolet and the Dodge. Keeney with trouble down there. Jerry Keeney off the track and out of existence. He goes. Every driver for themselves looking to try to build any kind of run, any kind of momentum they can here. The onboard camera here on the MR Customs machine as he tries, and I mean desperately tries to hang with the number 07 is Cindy the Closer Taylor. Taylor, though, not going to give him an inch no matter what controller he's on. Whether it be a wheeler or if it's an RC controller, they don't care. They'll beat you if you're legged, one-armed, two-armed, blind. They don't care. They'll race you. And the Mopar 21 right now of Robert Kahn still trying to hold down the butt kicker, Phillips Brown's number 17. Tremendous battle for the race. Leva Kahn now starting to push up just a little bit more, hanging in with the field. All trouble down there though for Matthew Hopper and Torrey Thompson. The 88 and the 84 once again colliding. Alfred, I gotta believe, is not too thrilled about this one right now. The 84 Goodwrench service machine is not catching a break here. That is a tough situation here. Let's take a look at the replay. Looks like we're going to see the move coming down in turn 3 and 4. Hoffer was on the gun. And Torrey goes straight to the bottom end. He backs off, trying not to hit the 5. And Hoffer kind of find himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thankfully, though, damage not too bad if you consider what he had on earlier anyway. So back from the PTMS replay. Now down to the live feed here once again. Drivers are situating back out. Gotta believe they do not want to go any more cautious than they have to. They already know they're in trouble here with the way their laps are working. Those that are up front know that a good punting and a kicking can come from any time and any place. That's the thing with the short track. Kind of think of it. I'm still waiting for the day I hear literally one of those Lone Star Racing guys or any of them just bring out a late model enduro out here on this track. I would love to see that. Think about that for a second. You just want to bump and run a little demolition derby? Well, there you go. It's one way to do it. Flagmen telling drivers next time by you're going one to go this next go around. Robert Kahn, Philip Brown, Brandon Pike, Sidney Taylor, and Eric G. Gann, your top 5. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but even Stanley Pottle in the 48 is ahead of the zero weight of Keith Checkmate Taylor. Wally Babb in the 099, currently 8th and 9th being Jeffrey Todd Tufts, and 10th being Dustin Sonaker. I mean, no disrespect to Stanley Pottle on that one, but this is a driver that's still kind of learning the ropes and still a bit of a rookie out there. And right now, on this restart, just about to approach the halfway marker, he's actually hanging in with the crew and hanging with the fast, tough, and the toughest of drivers. Could he have something that he's been hiding from us all season long? You never know. Everybody ready to field back down or into the track, into the run. Bit of a wild race so far. Again, short track racing definitely being put at its peak. Drivers getting damaged up from the left fronts, the left sides, and everything on around. It looks like this next time by finally will be a green. There we go. Yep, we're doubling them up. There we are. If you guys are new to the channel as well, we saw quite a few new members coming on board in a couple last weeks here and times-wise. First off, thank you so much for tuning in, and hope you guys are enjoying the show for what we can bring. And hopefully you'll like and follow us up for more great action. We don't just post the asphalt, we'll do the dirt, we do the road courses, the dirt roads, everything in between. And, you know, pushing limits here on these Monday night tours, they're going to give you a lot of that and then some. So to catch all of it, you either subscribe to our YouTube, like and follow us up here on Facebook, or head over to Twitter and Instagram to know when we go racing and when we watch these drivers go at it on a variety of courses, a variety of tracks and styles, onto the green, back onto the action. And a great start by the 07 there. You saw her literally piling that momentum in as Brandon Pike tries to hold him down, but here comes Philip Brown. The 17 getting right ahead there. Robert Kahn backing off quite a bit. I think he's trying to set up a really fast exit, but Brown spotted it. Gets a good jump off and now makes the run for the race lead. He's got the lead. Wally Babb now starting to put up a little bit of a fight, starting to put on a lot of charge, and even Stanley Pottle, give credit where credit's due, that 48. He's not giving anything to that 099. How about that? Stanley holding his line out there. That's pretty impressive. Oh, watch out though. No! I spoke too soon. Key Checkmate Taylor gets a piece of it from out of turn 4. Oh no, are you kidding me? Alright, I'll take the blame for that one, Stanley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, no. That was a horrible wreck there. What a tough break for the 48. He just drove it in so hard, he forgot you gotta back off the corners just the slightest bit. Make sure you don't over ramp it. Here's what happened. Came right in turn 3 and 4. Watch the momentum. Just overshoots the course, and the 08, well, he had absolutely nowhere to go. The flagman was throwing the caution out right as he saw them get into each other. Let's take a look at the onboard camera here. Now listen to that throttle rhythm as he comes off exit. Already way too hard. He's still turning in, trying to get it to steer off. He should have backed off. Just try to recenter it off, which is basically you swing it right, swing it left, and then when you're straight enough to get off the gas, then you floor it. That's the problem, though. When you're in that moment, you don't even think of that stuff. The only thing you think about is just getting the thing to turn, and your natural reaction is just keep turning, keep turning. Maybe put a little gas in it, then keep turning. But again, that's the downside. You just have to watch the throttle. You have to keep those corners in tight. That's the thing with Thompson, man. It can be a very difficult track to win on because of that. It's a paperclip style track, and for those at home that don't know what a paperclip track style is, well, let me let you know that if you go and take a look at what Martinsville Speedway looks like, it's pretty much this, just on a little bit of a higher banking and honestly a little tighter to run off of. It's a very fast-paced, fun track, but Again, as I showed you earlier on in that race info, this track is very, very tight. The bottom line has run, the middle has a little run. But there's one thing's for sure, there's a bump and run for every spot if you can get it done. So here we go. Back down on the front straightaway, the drivers will reset, re-rack, restack, and all that. And then we're going to let them fire them off again and give themselves a little bit of love and a little bit of fun. Robert the Rattlesnake on the 21 Mopar Charger will have to do battle once again with the 07 Cindy the Colder Taylor in her Amber's Floral Creation Chevrolet. Ooh, we'll be able to outwit the other in Brandon Pike and Eric G. Gann kind of entering into the fold. They want a piece of this too as we get back to the green flag. You can see the fans, they're getting excited, man. They got their arms raised up. They want to see some racing. They'll give it to them, boys. Here we go. Oh, everyone's a little bit all over the place, especially Eric G. Gann. The 51 crashed around. Spin she goes. Little spin cycle there for the 51, and that might be the end of him tonight. Well, let's find out what happened here in the PTM replay. I don't know what the officials are going to call there, but I would say that was a tough break. See what's happened. Oh, he gets right into him there. He actually, 51 gets down low. 12 had nowhere to go, and the 099, he was not trying to hit him, but you know what they say, sometimes it just happens in race, and you can see that whole right side literally lifted off the ground. He had nowhere to go to get out of. That was a mess there. Take a look at the cockpit view here once more. Here's what happened. You can see him just driving up so high, and again, everyone's on the bottom, so you're trying to avoid that. You can see he just barely clips it. He's already trying to steer out of it, but not enough. Car comes to a rest as he parks it there, but definitely not what you usually would see out of the 51's MR Customs machine of Eric G. Gann. What a tough break for him and the crew here tonight. They came out here looking for a little good run or a little bit of a fight out here, and unfortunately gets kind of caught off in the mix of things. And now pit strategies will come into play. Robert the Rattlesnake on, Cindy the Closer Taylor, Stanley Pottle, Jeffrey Todd Tufts, and the 12 of Brandon Pike all headed into pit road. See if maybe they can press their luck and press a little bit of a chance here. So now, as we bring him out of turn 4 once more, it looks like we're down to about 13 on the field here at the moment. Jerry Keeney and Eric G. Gann both pretty much out of this one right now. Actually, Gann is getting a fresh set of tires here. You can see him getting that reset up on his end. Lights still flicker and flash around the track and around the car of the pace car. Dustin Slonaker, the 66, is going to be our new race leader. And Slonaker has yet to win since literally back at Michigan International Speedway in the Truck Series, the Pedal to the Metal Racing League. That was 2 seasons ago over there for that season, for that crew. And, you know, I talked to them earlier, right before he even got on here. He said, there were 2 things I wanted to do when I got into iRacing, and that was annoy you in the broadcast booth, and I wanted to go out and win a race. Well, he got that, but now he said the only thing left to do is win a championship and win more races. Well, you can do one of them here tonight by just getting this win at Thompson there, buddy. He'll have to go up against the always bad, fast, tough to beat Wale Bab, the 099, and then you got a little 5 of Chantel, the Throttle Pile, snucking her way in here with that Nerds Candy Machine. And Michael Pratt, we saw him earlier on get into it there with Robert Collins, back on the lead lap and might have a shot here. This could be a unique start. We'll see who pushes their limits and pushes the pedal straight down to the metal. It's time to get the limits pushed around here. Pushing Limits Racing League now continues on. The outside's going to have a lot of speed, a lot of build-up on the first part. There it is right there coming out of turn 3 and 4. You see the build up as Michael Pratt. Oh, he just sent it straight in from the outhouse, straight into the White House as they got trouble down there on the turn 3 and 4. Keith Taylor's in the grassy plains. Torrey Thompson trying to avoid more trouble. Not happening here. Oh, no. Yellow is out, and right now I got a feeling this is not what any of them expected or any of them wanted to have happen in the 88. He's blowing the motor. Motor is gone. He's going to need to get it repaired. Motor is gone, and I don't even know if he's going to have an instant repair ready to go down there. We'll have to see, but let's first, we had a camera set on the 08 and the 88 to take a look at this replay. Here's what happened. Torrey, once again, you can see he just flat tracks it. He brakes it too hard in the corner. And gets sent out and around town. Look at this 3 wide switch. Jeffrey Todd Tuss trying to avoid him. And then, boom. Wow, what a tough break, to say the least here. And we're going to go on board here with him as he goes in braking hard. Listen very carefully to those brakes. You notice how hard he was trying to drive it around, trying to get it to field into play, but unfortunately, he could not get it going. That was the PTM Instant Replay, brought to you tonight again by Busch & Limits Racing League. Guys, now I think it might be a time of scenery change here. Let's go to from our Tower of Doom to the high flying, high sky ticker up top. I haven't came up with a nickname for it yet, so feel free to give me some nicknames down in the comment section here on YouTube or Facebook, guys. Cat Crawford saying, seems like me and Sparky have similar goals, LOL. Yeah, that's for sure there, Kenneth. By the way, you should have been here tonight, bud. I know you're busy, but you should have stopped by at least and say hello down in Thompson. Yeah, I guess we'll save that for next week, but definitely we will see him next week from what I was told, so best stick to your throat there, my friend. They'll go one more pace lap around. Michael Pratt still your race leader, as Philip Brown and Cindy Taylor all in the mix things again once more, and even the rattlesnake Robert Kahn has already got his eyes set on the prize, his eyes set on what he wants to dine for. Who will get the advantage and who will be able to master the momentum and master the charge? That remains to be seen. 21 to go this next go around when they fire the green flag back up. Take a look at our crowd on hand here tonight again, and just look at the crowd, man. Big crowd here. Trying to watch 15 of the best drivers battle it out. Even some folks in the back end here, they're just kind of watching, trying to get on their tippy toes to see some of them trying to do. They all come out here to the iRacing end of the iRacing spectrum. They want to see the best and fastest and brightest young drivers in a whole new ball game and a whole new series that come from all different lights of land and different parts. And they are driving one new series and one new track every single week as they get back to the action and off the run. The 5 looking to try to do what Brad did earlier by rocking the outside. She's got a run up there. Here we go down the outside. Big Sharp's coming for the 5. She's got the race lead for all of about a half a car length. Oh, Pratt backs off. He had to get it straightened out. Here comes the 5. And Chantel, the throttle bottle, managing to walk away with that one, but a big wreck ensues right behind him. Stanley Bottle once again smack dab, and he's going to reverse. What does he think out there? Is he Ricky Bobby out there? You don't finish the race in reverse, man, and you don't do it in the middle of the race. He had that thing in so far in reverse, I think he might have broke the transmission just getting it out of reverse. Well, let's find out what happened. Here's a look at the replay. Oh! I'm not sure the 48 forgot the brake and gave the old 12 a little love tap or what happened, but the 099 got a piece of him there. And then Stanley, well, you can see right here, he's just chilling. Next thing you know, he's going to give somebody the bird and have a little fun with them tonight. Let's take a look at the replay, though, and see if we can get a good look at what exactly had happened inside that car when they was going around. Alright, so from my end, looks like the 12 cut down right on the Stanley bottle there. They go 3 wide for a brief second. And then it's just kind of a mess after that one. I think in all honesty, it's just kind of a racing ordeal. There wasn't much you could do about that. But at the same time, it makes you wonder how much more aggressive are these drivers going to get before they realize they may be getting a little bit over their heads here. Sorry about that, folks. Apparently our little computer software over here decided to pop something up on our end, slowing this down a bit. So that's why we had to get the graphic gremlins kind of cleared away. Had to get the sweeper out, sweep them off, mop them up, and now I got a nice, clean, shiny stream to get back to. And speaking of nice, clean, shiny stream, I don't think anybody was expecting the 5 Chantel Pottle to be up here in the race lead, but she's going to have to try to hold off Michael Pratt now on the outside. If I was her right now, my first thought is basically drive up as high as I can and keep him up there so we have at least somewhat of a chance in the middle lane. Don't give him any openings. You get the best way to try to give these guys something to think about is really pushing them up just the slightest bit by way of doing it. Making sure you stay in the area they want. Yeah, saying be back in the booth next week. Alright, Kenneth, I'll give you that. Lights are off on the pace car now. They'll charge them up again. Getting ready to field this one back up into position. 15 laps remain. Who will win this one out? Who's going to be able to survive this race? Maybe a test of patience, test of skill. The 485, oh, he just slingshots it right off the corner, off the pitch, and off the run. 3 wide, entering into turn 2, 3. Oh, Thompson gets a piece of Cindy Taylor. They wreck right behind now. Big wreck, caution, caution. And now we're back to square one, my friends. Square one. Alright, so root of the 2 equals to 3 of the 5, then, which means we should go to the P10 instant replay and view the outcome of the results. So we'll see our results here. What on earth happened here? Let's take a look. Let's see if Todd's up. I think he might have dived down a little too quickly here. I think he saw an opening there for the 07. He gets a piece of it. And just so Negro, you can see he just got the worst end of Cindy there. Oh, ouch. I've been in that car plenty of times. I know what that thing feels like when you get hit. It's not fun. And let me tell you, since I ever got this T300 RS from Thrustmaster, let me just say this. It is not fun when you wreck. That thing will jolt on you quicker than you know it. Yeah, right there you can see Jeffrey Todd Subs drives it in. He was trying to get away from the field, trying to get ahead, and Cindy, unfortunately, nowhere to go. Got locked up and pretty much sent for the ride. I mean, I know these riders are out here having fun, but remember, there's still some trophies on the line. I hope they realize that, and some medals. Well, on the next restart, Tory Thompson will get his lap back. So on the next restart, if they go now, on this next one, it'll be 10 to go. Those final 10 laps, if I'm that 45 right now, what I said earlier is the same thing I would say what I would have done if I was the 5. Just drive it straight in the middle and then run off. Don't let them get an opening. I know the bottom lane is going to be completely open for somebody to sneak underneath there, but to me, the middle lane is where you can stop the run on the outside. Don't let them charge any more than they already have to. This is a dangerous and deadly zone here. That can be very good or very bad depending on your outcomes and how you look at things. Double filing them up. There'll be 9 to go this next time. Top 10 right now. Cindy Taylor, Dustin Sonaker, Stanley Pottle, Wally Babb, Brandon Pike, Jeffrey Tatus, Keith Checkmate Taylor, Philip Brown, Chantel Pottle, Michael Pratt. Everybody I just named there on the outside rows, they have the advantage on the restart. But again, can they keep it clean? Can they stay out of trouble? That remains to be seen. Here we go. Lead them back down around. Out of turn 4 we go, and it'll be Michael Pratt and Chantel Pottle fighting it out here. Pratt knows what the 5's going to do. She's already up to it here as they got problems right behind all of them. Stanley Pottle crashed in. Yellow is out. Yellow is out, and now I don't know if Keith Checkmate Taylor got ahead there. Pratt, oh, easy, easy, easy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Saw Pratt almost take the 8 out there. Holy cow. Honestly, I'm not even sure what's going on anymore. I just know we're just along for the ride. All I can say is next season, if the LA Coliseum does come to, when it does come to iRacing, all I can say is be warned, folks. I think we're going to see ourselves a lot of craziness on that series and on that stuff, because I think that is coming very, very soon. So, Lord have mercy on us when that happens. Couldn't imagine what these push the limit guys are going to throw out there. Looks like Wally Babb just barely clips the 48. Just a bit of a racing into ordeal. Wasn't much he could do about it. Honestly, Stanley Pottle, I don't think is too mad about it. I think more than anything, he's just out here trying to get experience and not tear up too much equipment. So if he has anything to be mad about, it's definitely how much equipment he's tore up. So here we go, some more folks coming in real quick as we're about ready to finish this race off. And yes, indeed, this is looking to be almost a green-white checkered opportunity awaiting. And if you're the 5 right now, you know more than anything, you're in a bit of a heap here, because that 45 of Michael Pratt has no problems or no qualms about possibly making a move or two. We saw what he did back at Talladega just last night. Put up quite a show and quite a fight. Same with Philip Brown. Would fall short just that one in this case, because Kevin Winker that night would be our first winner of the Pedal to Metal Cup Series Season 5, presented by GTR's Racing Simulator. But, you know, in this case, if I'm any of the other drivers right now, I'm trying to put that behind me. I'm trying to not focus on what has been in the past. I'm trying to focus on the future. But it seems like a lot of folks out here are being very, very cautious and very aware of what's going down and what is happening. They're hoping for the best. If they go on the next time by, they will have only 3 laps left. This could be a bit of a dangerous scenario. It could be a very hardcore scenario to work with. Things could get a little bit aggressive around here, folks. Yellow is off on the pace car, and I think they're going to do a single file restart. That may be the thing that the 5 needs to win. She hasn't won in Pushing Limits Racing League in quite some time. Matter of fact, she hasn't won in a while on Pedal to Metal Racing TV, or PTM Racing TV, as most people know it as. They'll lead him off. Try to see if the Paul's Racing Nerds number 5 can get the victory here. They lead him back down. Pratt will have to fire off. He misses the shift though on the start. He misses the shift. Pratt crashes right on turn 1. No! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Well, green-white checkered attempt coming up, but We gotta take another look at this one. A misshift, and it happens to anybody. It doesn't happen to just one or two drivers. It can happen to anyone out there, whether they're a pro or a good driver. Listen there, you hear him. He's on the throttle. He's trying to shift it. It won't shift. Clutch goes, and everybody just piles around him. A big wreck and crash ensues. What a tough break for that number 45. He was doing so well. He had everything figured out, it seemed like, and then he just catches the worst of luck. Bill Brown tries to get his way around Keith Taylor, but gets caught by Pratt. Looks like Brandon Pike gets away. Cindy Taylor gets a piece. And man, oh man, oh man. What a mess. So now Brandon Pike and Jeffrey Todd Tufts with Robert Conn and Cindy Taylor looking for any opportunity they can get. This is a green-white checkered attempt number 1. We are giving them 3 here tonight. Tony Westcott right now. I'm sorry I'm not laughing that bad for no reason. If you're reading on Facebook Live, folks, I'm not going to say what Tony Westcott just said, but that is definitely an Iowa thing we say. I will say that much right now. I'm not saying what he says, but you are not wrong, sir. That is very much what we say in Iowa. I will agree to that one. That's pretty. I think honestly, I think it's what it feels like too. It might as well add in the shaft and the other part to it. That's when you want to try to roll the fuzzy dice back up on the mirror and hope those things stay on just a little longer. Otherwise, you might be in trouble. Oh man, I usually don't laugh that hard, but that definitely is an Iowa joke for you folks. If you kind of couldn't guess already, yes, I'm from Iowa. That's where I'm located. That's where I broadcast from. So, but we are here at Thompson Speedway right now, so we got a little bit of work to do. We need to finish this race out. So here we go. We're coming to the very end of this one here. Brandon Pike looking for his first win. I think his only second win ever on PT Racing TV with the Pushing Limits Racing League. The 5 Chantel Pano looking for her first in a long time and her first of season 3. Both Brandon Pike and her looking for the first of season 3. They lead him off out of turn 3 and 4 this time around. Watch those shifts. Watch the timing. Here we go. Back to the action. Good shifting. Good. Everybody's good. Looks like we're going to get it in. They'll charge them off. Clear. Slonicker in the grass, but he's all right there. They'll lead him back down on the back straightaway. This time by white flag. No more cautions here. It's either you do or you don't. Pike looking for an opening. Charging him off quickly. Stanley Otto Rex getting in a little bit of trouble though as they lead him off. White flag is out. No more cautions. They're going for broke. The 5 of Chantel Otto has got this one dialed in. Can the traffic get out of the way up there in turn 3 and 4? Yes, they do. To the checkered flag. The 5 will return to victory lane in Pushing Limits Racing League. Brandon Pike will come away second. Third is Cindy, the closer Taylor. The ladies strike it hard and get the top 3. How about that? Tom Lanier coming on board, rooting on for that 5, and yep, the 5 did win here tonight, Mr. Lanier. John, the Wiley saying shorten the pace laps. Yeah, I know that. It's kind of a long, that's nothing these gals can do. Oh! And I think Con just gave old Dory Thompson a little love's handle for that one, but the 5. What a victory for her. She has not been to victory lane in quite some time. I gotta believe this is something she's been waiting for a while. Season championship there in the late models division, and now a win in the the super lates. Now a race winning in the late models. Great racing and a good finish there from the drivers. Everyone giving it their heart and their soul. And man, what a wild, wild race. That's all I'm going to say. Here is the Pushing Limits Racing League race results now. Up on the list here, the 5 Chantel Bottle wins it out here. And Brandon Pike will come away second. Third to Cindy the Closer Taylor. Fourth to Robert Kahn. Fifth to Eric G. Gann. Sixth to Philip Brown. Seventh to Keith Taylor. Eighth to Tori Thompson. Ninth to Jeffrey Todd Tufts. 10th to Stanley Bottle. 11th to Wally Babb. 12th to Michael Pratt. 13th to Justin Sneaker. 14th to Matthew Hoffert. Jerry Keeney rounds out top 15. And we'll now present up our top 3 here tonight. Cindy the Closer Taylor usually doesn't stick around here or talk with us here, so we were going to give her the overlay there, give her a little love. But we do know one driver that probably has a thing or two to talk with us about. And I believe we got Brandon Pike now on the line to talk just about that here. Brandon, you got a copy there, sir?
Hey, I got you.
All right, my friend. Hey, man, what a day and what a night for you and your team. You put up a fight to the very end, and somehow, some way, you managed to win this one out.
Not win it out, second,
Oh,
but
we'll go in second. Sorry, managed
that's fine.
to win out top 2. How about that? Sorry.
Yeah. I tried my hardest. Chantel was fast at that end. I just couldn't catch back up to her. She was definitely able to get them quarters a little bit better than me, but I'm happy with second. This track was very hard. These cars are very, very tight.
They are tight, and obviously I heard a lot about you guys having to try and loosen them up and get them to at least to work around the track a little bit better, and it ended up just being a little bit too much though for some, but not for you. In this case, you're walking away second. So Pike, I got to ask you, who do you want to thank here for the second place finish?
I want to thank PTM Racing TV and all of our sponsors that we have, and thank everybody for watching.
For sure there. Brandon Pike, congratulations on the second place finish. Great to see you back in the podium finish, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second place finisher tonight, the number 12, Brandon Pike. And she now joins me here in victory lane. It's been a while since we talked to her, at least on the push limit side, but here she is, Chantel, the throttle bottle, the number 5, takes it home with Thompson. And Chantel, it seems like either it's a super late model or a late model. We keep seeing you in these things in victory lane. Do you have something with late models around on the tracks?
I don't know. I just like short tracks, I guess, and as of late, they've been doing me good.
Just did you quite a bit good and did you enough to win out here tonight. So I got to ask you, as you're walking away with another W, what was the key strategy that really helped you get into this victory lane position?
Repaired my damage, and once I done that, I stayed out of trouble. There at first, I was slowing back because I guess I had engine problems or something, but I done a fast repair, and that helped. So we stayed on one set of tires the whole race, and I think just staying out of trouble really did pay off.
It did indeed, and you're walking away with a win and some extra needed points here in the couple races of Season 3 Pushing Limits Racing League. I got to ask you, who do you want to thank you for this finish tonight?
Everyone at PTM Racing TV and Pushing Limits.
You heard it here first, roaring into the finish. Chantel Throttle Bottle wins finally in the Push Limits for the late models. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
All right, race fans, that'll all about do it here tonight here. So if you did like what you see and enjoyed the show, we appreciate you coming on board. Hope you subscribed already to our YouTube. Hit and like and follow us over here on Facebook's end, and check out our Twitter and Instagram when we go live and maybe the latest news we got coming up for you. I will now leave for now. I am being banished to the Shadow Realm to get to work on some stuff. There are more projects to be shown on PT Racing TV in the coming weeks and future, so you best stay tuned. For now, though, please be safe. God bless. Take care. I love you guys. See you next time.